After dinner the air had grown cooler and I walked up the block to a phone booth on the curb outside an abandoned fast food restaurant. I called my parents. "We're so worried about you. We love you. Come home," my father pleaded. A car pulled in next to the phone booth. "It's okay," I said. "I'm okay. I just need to do this. I'll call again soon," and I hung up. Two guys stood leaning against the front of the car waiting for the phone. I wiped my face and looked away while walking past. Back at the hostel just inside the door was a hand-drawn picture. It was a medieval scene of people living life on earth with angels and devils high above swirling around. I stood looking at it for a long time before going back upstairs to my bunk and checking outside through the window again. There were two cars with dark windows across the street and one van in a car park beside the convenience store now. Didn't they realise how obvious it was? I saw a copy of an out-of-date magazine beside my bed. I read about a writer who took a trip across the country. It was an idea. Maybe it was a sign. But if anyone wanted me dead, it would be all too easy to knock me off on an abandoned roadside motel. Even here in the hostel, with no one familiar and in a shared room, the options were numerous. That night I cried, trying not to make a sound in the shared room. The next day, while eating peaches for breakfast, I overheard on the news that a mysterious virus had broken out in the city. As I walked out, the lady at the desk was on the phone saying how busy it had suddenly become that morning with so many phone calls and many new bookings. I was nervous. I had to check the size of this thing. I walked up the street to see if anyone was on my back. Passing the shops, I turned down a tree-lined street and looked in the windows of the solemn rows of houses. I kept walking to the next busy crossroad, but could hear footsteps. I detoured around a side street and looked back. It was a man, tall and lean, still following. When I reached the end of the street, I stood behind the wall of a corner shop. He strode past, stopped, looked up and down the street, then froze as he saw me. But I ran. Crossing the road, he was behind me at a quick pace too. I could see the bus coming and he was running, so I signalled and got on.